You're being lied to. There's this really funny debate that's going on right now in the Amazon SEO ecosphere. And it's essentially the question of whether keywords or context matter most when it comes to putting together an Amazon listing. And this all really kicked up a notch when Amazon announced its AI shopping assistant, Rufus. And before we get into why I think this conversation is utterly ridiculous, let's just take a step back and get a sense of how we have understood Amazon SEO to function. So Amazon's algorithm determines relevancy and rank based on a variety of different factors far beyond simply whether a keyword can be found within the copy of an Amazon listing or not. The question of what matters more, keywords or the customer, has been a debate for years. Essentially, is it more important to focus on painstakingly finding the right keywords to include in the copy of the listing and maybe even disregard the creative, or to really focus all of your efforts on creating a knockout listing that's going to be compelling to the customer? And this debate is just ridiculous, because it is not either or. And ultimately, there's always this drive to put things into some sort of apples or oranges binary conversation of it's either this or this. And the fact of the matter is, it is both. You need a solid keyword strategy, and you need to make sure that you are optimizing every single piece of your listing so that it speaks to the customer. And guess what? That's essentially the same debate that's happening now. It's just with this bright and shiny packaging of generative AI put around it. So we're having the exact same conversation that we've been having for years. It's just now that we're talking about some extra people that joined the party or entered the chat, which I guess might be a more appropriate metaphor in this sense. So now we have this Amazon's Rufus shopping assistant and this question of whether you should focus on keywords or contextual writing matters more. So should you essentially be writing so that the AI understands your product well, or should you be just doing what the old advice was of really being laser focused on finding the right keywords and putting them in the right places? And guess what? You need to do both. And the fact of the matter is this: if you are writing to your target customer, then you don't have to worry about writing to the AI, because it's one and the same. If you do an effective job of describing your product, explaining why it is an ideal fit for your target customers, giving clear, concise descriptions of all of the things that are important to know, and then packaging it all in a way that is going to excite and delight who you're trying to sell to, that's what matters. And so stop getting so focused on this silly question of who you should be writing to. It's the same conversation that it's always been, and it will continue to be the same. Yes, some of the details of how you do this are inevitably going to evolve and change. It's quite possible that needing to focus on keywords in the way that we have in the past will cease to be as important as it is moving into the future, if those keywords are going to be replaced by a broader understanding of the product itself. But also, whether you like it or not, your best keywords are likely going to be phrases that you are naturally using to describe your product anyway. It's not that there is some magical unicorn of a keyword that you would never have thought of that customers are using to search for your product. And by using these tools, you are now unlocking this portal to a whole new sales reality. Yes, these keyword tools are helpful and valuable and important because they're ultimately helping you understand your customer's mindset when they are going to Amazon to search for a product like yours. And so that's where it matters most. If you can keep the customer front and center and really throughout your entire process, from keywords to research to differentiation and beyond, then you're going to succeed. And in order to do that, you need to know who your customers are. So you better watch the video that is coming up right now.